getting it, cuz. Send that thing. It's your boy, J Mitch. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy J Mitch. I'm up here with my Arrma Vendetta 3S. I was waiting for this car for such a long time, and I'm happy Adam finally hit me up and let me know it was there. If you haven't yet, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to take you guys to the car. You guys have seen the unboxing of this car, but mine is going to be a little different, so stay tuned. In the box, you have your radio, your manual, your radio, Spectrum VX, I think it's what, 3C or 3 something. I had the ADC with the smart technology enabled stuff in there. Also have your spare wing, which is great to see. Also have your little tools. Got your tools and your optional speed pinging in there. That's really good. And you have your manual. So that's that. Anything else in the box? No, nothing else in the box. So I'm gonna take the lid off for you guys, show y'all what's underneath her. Nothing special yet. I got plans, possibly plans for this, but you guys can see this car is heavily based on the 3 and 4S architecture here. Looks like the clips are a little bit different. These shock towers have a cool trick. They're threaded, so you can do some tensioning on the shocks and a little, maybe some height adjustments. I have some ideas about height adjustments on this car, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. You see the 3S ESC. I don't know why I thought this thing was 4S, but the 3S Arrma ESC and this 3S, I think this is a 3900 kV motor. You've seen guys go 75 out the box with this setup. You've seen guys achieve speeds at 90 miles an hour by simply, changing the ESC and gearing. You can do a lot with this car. You can't really see the slipper clutch assembly, and that's where this video, the tone of this video is going to change. Now, you guys know with the 3S brushless line, you get a lot of value there for the money. Keep in mind, the MSRP on this car was $450. $450 for this car. Arrma is like, I get it. They might have just wanted to pump these bad boys out real quick and bring it to the masses, so they wanted to save some money and use the same stuff they have in the Infraction 3S. But I'm paying for a brushless car. I'm concerned about the center the diff assembly and slipper clutch in this car, because this is brushless power, way more power than that brush setup. And now I gotta spend another 50 bucks, 50 to 75 bucks to get the brushless assembly. I didn't realize this until I read the manual. When they say read the manual, they really mean it. You look at this manual here. This is the brush assembly from the brush cars, but this is a $450 brushless car. So now, again, for someone who's new, which is the 3S line is aimed at people who are budget conscious. So for a budget conscious car, this car is still missing stuff, so you still have to buy stuff. For a budget conscious car, this car blows the budget at $450, which is okay. I'm okay with a speed run car being $450 RTR, bringing it to the lower masses, that's fine. But if you're going to do it, you got to do it all the way, Arrma. If you're going to make it a brushless car, make sure you send the brush assembly and not offer it as an option part. People, again, I got the 50 to 75 bucks, but for the newbies in the game, or for the people who are just learning how to speed run, you're really not equipping them with everything they need to do to really go fast. And I'm not sure about the durability of this brushed assembly. Actually, I'm pretty sure this brushed assembly is going to fail with this type of brushless power in it. I see it all the time. Your boy, why do you think your boy didn't have the brushed Typhon? I love the green body. When I saw that diff assembly in there, and when I saw that motor mount in there, I said, hell no, it's all plastic. Something's going to break. The same thing with this brushed slipper clutch setup in here. This is going to be your weak point when you start putting down real power in this car, and then boom, you spent $450 plus whatever setup you put in here. Then you got to go spend another $75. There was a time that Arrma wouldn't do this. This is like the T company that your boy All CRC used to always talk about. The T company. This is the T company move, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it, and I'm in my feelings a little bit about it. So I apologize. I love Arrma. You know, my friends call me Arrma John because I keep them Arrmas all together. But you can see how the company has changed over time. I will probably never get anything free from Arrma, but have you noticed a lot of the guys doing the Arrma reviews have not spoken on this? Everything is all great. Everything is, oh, this is good. This car can go 100 miles an hour. And they don't really go into the details about this slipper clutch. This is going to be the weak fail point, and I'm very, very disappointed in this car. What I would like to see is Arrma, if you're going to sell the brushless version, put the brushless slipper in the car, because you put the brushless slipper in the Senton, the Big Rock, all the true 3S lines, you put the true center 3S slipper in there. If you want to sell this as a 3S and don't put the slipper in there, shame on you. I don't like that. And this is the most expensive 3S line. Make it right, Arrma. I'm asking you. Maybe this was just the early versions, and maybe you'll make the correction going forward. But in the manual, it does say optional. So to me, it feels intentional. It feels like you intentionally knew that you were going to do this. It's an optional part in the manual. If you go online, it says optional gear or optional slipper. So I don't even think they're even going to make this right. But this is just a buyer beware rant, and I'm sorry guys, it's Thanksgiving and I should not be, you know, talking negatively, and I apologize. But somebody's got to say it. Somebody's got to be honest up here. Bottom line is this: great car, going to definitely do 100 in it. But for the people who are expecting no issues with a $450 3S car, again, $450 3S car, and it comes with the stock brushed slipper assembly. That's an issue for me. Now you're nickel and diming me, because you know everybody who's going to buy this car, they're going to want to see 100. So they're going to spend some money on their motor and ESC, and then they're going to do a couple runs, and then that brushed slipper is going to fail, and then boom, they're going to go have to spend $50 to $75 on your slipper assembly. And I don't even want to talk about the issues with that stock slipper assembly. If I gotta go spend that money, and I'm putting a lot of power through this car, why is that gear plastic? So I gotta buy the upgraded metal gear with that assembly as well, or I have to do the Mod 1 modification to that slipper clutch. So I don't know, guys. I'm just not, you know, it's a great car, great potential, but I just kind of feel like they're cheaping out on us a little bit, guys. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. So anyway, your boy's talking too much. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I want to say thank you for watching. I want to say shout out to my homie Dave Hubbard. Shout out to Big Willie. Shout out to Ted. Shout out to Adam at RC Discount. Shout out to all the speed running and drag racing guys out there. You know, this is supposed to be a Ford Tech killer. It's a Ford Tech competitor. I'm not gonna call it killer yet, because there's still a lot of things you can do with that Ford Tech that you can't do here. But that's for another video. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Y'all be good now. Peace.